Alright, hello boys and girls, how's everybody doing? Back in Generation Zero, and we're back at this military, this, whatchamacallit, not dugout, not hideout, not shelter, can't think of the word. Oh, that's leaking radiation. I heard the Geiger counter sound, but I just thought it was crackling fire. Just to be sure. Oh, not bad stuff. Too bad we have better versions of all of that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's a no-go. Alright, let's see then. I don't know if we've explored over here. I know we haven't been to, we gotta explore this area, but we're closer to this other spot. Dang, nabbit. Then there's that side mission, normal lives, but I thought before we did that we'd go ahead and hit this spot up here. Okay, you know what? It's bugging me. I'm sorry. I have to... That's base. Bunker. That was the word I couldn't think of. Oh, I hear footsteps. I didn't even see this guy. Dang, we haven't even done anything, and we're already full up. Alright, I'm guessing this must be part of a mission. Since it had that collectible, or... Yeah, see... Damn it, we're encumbered. We have been here. Okay, hold on a second. Yep, I did look at everything over there. Now we gotta let our stamina come back. You know what? Screw it. We should just go ahead and bite the bullet. Drop a field radio. Oh, it's only been 7 minutes. Amazing. Probably could have dropped a little bit more stuff into our stash, but... I mean, we did pick up some more of those shells, but then I thought, you know, we could need them, so... Oops, we didn't pick that up. Also, while we're at it, let's go ahead and drop this. Oh, and by the way, I did end up picking up arc raiders, and it is actually pretty fun. Um, and that till well, so far people have been friendly. I haven't, like I said, I haven't put that much time into it, but I haven't actually come across people that didn't want to play together. Or, I take that back. I didn't say that correctly. I haven't played with strangers, but I've been looting. Oh god, I thought that guy's arms were bent weird. Yeah, looting where, and I heard someone coming into the building after me, and I was hidden. They couldn't see me, but I was all like, friendly, not looking for any trouble. And they were like, oh, okay. And so we continued on about our business, and then there was another time where I extracted, and I was like 1 point of health. Excuse me 1 sec. And I went to the extraction, and or the nearest extraction. When I got there, the yellow light was going on. Someone had already started the elevator, so I was hidden in a bush, and was on the proximity mic. I'm like, hey, I'm friendly. I just want to go home. Not looking for any trouble. And then the doors opened, and I actually was the first one to get into the building, to the elevator room. And then the guy followed me, and again, it was just like, all right. And then it was the end around. All right, look at that. Already overburdened, over-encumbered. So, unfortunately, we have to go back there. But before we do that, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like... See, from here to here... I don't know. This might be a little bit longer, but I've already set my mind on doing this one. For no good reason. It's just, I've already titled the recording Normal Lives. Not that I couldn't change it, but I'm too lazy. I'm already in this deep. But yeah, and I'm thinking I might do at least what's the deal with video on Arc Raiders. It's definitely more player friendly than I had originally thought it would be. But it was also grindier than I thought it would be, and it's a little bit complicated, the whole thing, because your whole progression is bringing things back and then using those parts or those things to upgrade everything, your base, your weapons, and then I guess to make things a little bit more complicated, all those things break down into other things. So again, I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining about this. It's like, say, if you have a battery, like a big battery, and then you recycle it in your base, because you can scrap stuff on top side, but you don't get as much stuff. Like, say, if an item gives out 2 different things, like cloth, or in this case of a battery, maybe gives out electrolyte and small batteries. If you're in the field, it might just give you electrolyte. But anyways, so then you can break down other things to get things that you might be lacking in. You can also with in-game currency purchase things from vendors that might be able to get you over the line if you're really hurting for something. But it's a lot to take in. The closest thing I can think of is if you've ever used the what was it, recalibration table in the Division games, especially Division 2. Yeah, I think I am gonna send some of this stuff back. And so it's just gonna take some time to really know what is the stuff to keep and what is the stuff to not keep. Or I'm gonna say, like, you might need, and I'm just gonna grab a word out of the hat, but like I think it's like an arc, or add arc metal. I don't know. But if you don't know what you like, I don't know if, like, maybe, like, I don't, how do I take it? It takes time to learn, like, the stuff that you shouldn't break down except for like an emergency, because it's so valuable as its own thing. I'll try to make it quick. I found a purple item. I don't know what it was, and I forget what it broke down into, which was something I could have used, but I didn't do it because I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe this purple thing is harder to find than the other stuff is, and there is a lot of like sort of mobility stuff. Learning how high you can jump and dodge roll, and not take damage, or take a little bit of damage, and how much is like totally lethal. Something else I haven't done yet is, I know you can drop or jump from a great height, but before you hit the ground, if you can grab a ladder or a rope, zip tie, whatever, zip line. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and make that active so it shows up on our compass. Then you can drop, like, say 300 feet, but you can grab a ladder, and it will, you'll land on the ladder and you won't take any damage. Then you can just climb the rest of the way down. I've been meaning to experiment with some of that stuff. Anyways, enough arc raiders. That'll be for the what's the deal video. Oh, you know what? One other little thing. I was correct in that the arcs are much more difficult than these Generation 0 robots. And that's cool. Okay. What was looking at us? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. It should be just straight ahead. Oh, I think I saw it. I did saw it. Got it. Oh, there must be another one. Oh, there you are. Oh. Oh, and maybe not. I guess it's. Oh, okay. I guess it's just the way that tree is shaped. From the distance in my bare eyes, it looked like a snitch. Yeah, I hear you. Got it. Got it. That sounds like a hunter. That is a hunter. Oh, he's setting out ticks. Oh, you bitch. Damn it, he's shitting out ticks. Oh, there's more. Okay, that's a little bit out of range. Okay, we're gonna have to fall back here. Wrong button. Nice, nice. Oh, snap. we've been here before. I was wondering what was going on here. It's obviously a celebration, but yeah, the dude on the table. Okay, I thought it was some sort of weird, like occult sacrifice type thing. But no, I guess he just passed out. The future burning groom had been keeping a joint diary since their engagement on October 10th. Mirha would write frequent short updates, while Alexander would write a lot less often but very long. And heavily mostly focused on the highs and lows. January 29th. Blah, 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 blah. Can't wait for this to be over. Time is short. We were on Himfall last weekend to check the place out. We're ready as can be. Spent our last night as an unmarried couple. We're so happy we chose this place. Today was sunny and the sunset was just... It's been so much stress, but we made it. In 3 days, we can go back to our normal lives. Romantic comedy from the rental store. VCR and a TV. Some chocolate and a blanket. And some video games on the SES. Alright. Let's see here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and knock this out. And I guess we might as well just fast travel here. Have we been to this little scene? We might have on our way when we went past this festival the first time, but I don't remember. It was nighttime. Oh, you know what? I think I do remember now. That there was that crash. You know, I'm getting to think, as much as I hem and hawed about changing the title of this video, I think I am going to change the title of this video. I think I'm going to call it the Cozy episode. And that is just fine. Not every single run has to be super exciting. It was very fruitful. That is for sure. We did get a little fighting in. Do I hear something? Okay, I think that is that main mission we're holding off on. Suppose you can't do anything with those guitars. Let's find this weapon first. There we go. Is that it? Oh, there's a collectible too. Damn it. Trace our steps. I kind of wish they gave you a hint on what the collectible was. There are different kinds. There's letters, photos, like little horses, little Russian dolls, which we shouldn't have Russian dolls on this. And I guess they are kind of DLC related or main story related. That is true. And there's gnomes. Oh, it could be up there even. Been here, I guess. Maybe not. Yeah, see those crates usually respawn stuff in them, but maybe not every time. Alright, now let's see, where would you be? I'm gonna got to be the stage, right? Okay, you know what? Let's just knock out the easy stuff first. And especially if it was covered with snow. Nope. For just a brief second, I thought maybe climb up top, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think you can. Oh, what's this? Damn it, I really thought we were going to find it there. What, they don't have... They didn't have regular porta potties back then? You had to use nasty outhouses? Well, nastier than porta potties, I guess. I've been in, you know what, actually I have been in a fancy porta potty before. When I was living in Austin and working at Waterloo Records. We always had a store at the South by Southwest festival, and we had a pretty fancy. Look what I found! Bam! We had a pretty fancy porta potty. Uh, in fact, you know, it's how you know how fancy it was that I remember it, and that I'm talking about, and I'm referring to it as a fancy porta potty. I saw this. I thought maybe there was a little tent or something I missed. Well, boys and girls, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual. Although that's not totally unusual to have shorter episodes from time to time. But it's just been so cozy. I feel like it's just time to wrap this one up. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you like what you saw, and I hope I see you next time. Until then, PalpyTeen out.